My name is Valentina. Welcome to my sewing vlog. Today's video is going to be a super chill and cozy, more about my daily life and daily routine, a little sewing, some updates, and we'll even cook something tasty. Let's go! In my last video, I recreate Jenny's iconic Chanel look from the Met Gala, but honestly, I'm still walking around in my old apron, and I've been meaning to upgrade it for ages. So, in today's video, I'm diving into a cozy and practical little project. I'm making myself a brand new apron. And while I'm at it, I'll refresh the cover on my iron board too. All of it using leftover fabric scraps from my previous sewing projects. It's going to be simple, homey, and so inspiring, I guess. Of course, I'll show you the full apron pattern with all the measurements and walk you through the sewing project step by step, clear, detailed, and no rush. Just the way we like it. But first, it's time to organize my patterns. I want to sort everything into clear sleeves so nothing get lost and it's easy to find what I need. I like keeping my pattern just in case I want to reuse it or take some measurements for something new. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfy, and let's get into this and creative sewing sessions. Lego. Finally ordered cutting mat. It's perfect and I'm excited. And I ordered a rotary cutter. They are going to make sewing projects so much easier and faster. I just need to be super careful because that blade is seriously sharp. I have already finished designing the apron pattern, but before I get to that, I want to update the cover on my ironing board. The old one is faded, torn, and honestly, it's time for a change. For fabric, I'm using leftovers from the jeans project. It's a lovely beige cotton with little birds on it. Super cute and perfect for a cozy sewing touch. So how I will do it? I remove the old cover, carefully take it apart and trace the shape onto the new fabric. Then I'll reuse the elastic from the old cover, it's still in good condition, and sew it into a casing on the new one. It's a simple but satisfying little project, are a great way to start and make my sewing space even cozier. Hey, now I'm showing you how I made Asian style apron. Full coverage and one side fit most. It's a super simple project, great even if you are a beginner. The best part, I used leftover fabrics from previous project, didn't spend anything extra. I decided to keep it really straightforward, just rectangles, fast, practical, and no complicated patterns. Here's what you'll need. Top piece, two rectangles, 112 by 22 centimeters. Skirt, one rectangle, 152 by 61 centimeters. Strap, four rectangles, 52 by 8 centimeters. All sizes already included 1 centimeter seam allowances, so you can just go ahead and cut right away. First, I interface one of the top pieces and two of the strap pieces. That helps everything keep its shape and not stretch out while wearing. Next, I sew the straps right sides together all the way around. Press the seam, turn them right side out, and give them a good final press to keep them nice and flat. I mark the strap placements on the top panel. I measured 9 centimeters from the center on each side. On the back, I cross the strap in a X shape and pin them at the corners. Then I sew them down. They're secure and looking good. After that, I do a 1 centimeter top stitch along the inside edge. This is called turn under or edge stitch and gives clean polished finish. Press it well and we move on. Now for the skirt. I tackle the corners, I prepare the edge with a double fold hem, then I mark the corner points for along the lines and sew. I trim the extra seam allowance and press the corner seam open, and that gives me sharp, clean corners without any bulk. Then I hem the side and bottom of the skirt with a simple fold. To gather the top edge, I loosen the thread tension and increase the stitch length for to 4 millimeter. I sew the parallel lines so I can gently gather the fabric into soft pleats. I start sewing the skirt to the back on the top panel, then I fold the front panel over it and stitch it down 1 millimeter from the edge. Super clean, no raw edges showing. I placed the pockets on the sides. I just followed the pattern on the fabric, decide the size, but feel free to do it your own way. I pressed the seam allowances to the inside, stitched around the edges, trimmed down the inside seam, and added another line or stitched to close them neatly. I also reinforced the top corners of the pockets with some back stitching so they stay strong over time. On one of the pockets, I added a few stitches to create a little section for spoons and spatulas. Super handy when you're cooking. And that's it. One evening and finished apron. I sewed everything on a regular home sewing machine. No overlock needed. All seams are clean and tidy. Nothing drying or sticking out. Perfect for home, the kitchen, your studio, or anywhere else. The design is simple, but it's so comfy and easy to wear. You can totally add ties on the sides if you want, but I personally find it more comfy without them. You answer my kitchen. My new apron is ready and I decided to test it right away. At the same time, I'm baking something delicious, roll with a twist, using fresh seasonal apricots. I just both at the market. I'll share the recipe and you'll also find it in the video description. And now let's see how comfortable it is cook in this apron. And first thing first, I'll start with the apricot cream, then I'll move onto the dough. Let's go. Something went wrong and I'm definitely upset and disappointment, but I'm going to bake it anyway. I realized main issue. I forgot to add starch to thicken the filling. Or maybe I didn't need the dough firm enough. Drop a comment below and tell me what do you think I did wrong. Anyway, apron is good. Thanks for spending time with me today. I hope this video inspires you to sew a useful little accessory like this apron. The dish I made didn't turn out exactly how I imagined, but it was still tasty. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really means a lot to me. Next video gonna be a fun and stylish project. Don't miss it. See you soon. Bye bye.